Hi, this is ZenDim Coffee Labs. Today, we are pushing the limits. Usually, in these videos, I show you the perfect shot. But as an engineer, I know that perfect shots in portable machine are hard. We are dealing with small pumps, battery power, and strict physics. So today, I filmed a torture test. I used a grind size that is meant for a countertop electric machine. Very fine. We are going to test the Outin Nano against ZenithShot Elite. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. The results were messy. We got stalling, we got wet pucks, but we also discovered why having a 51mm basket gives you a cheat code that other machines don't have. Let's go to the lab bench. Here's the setup. Same beans, same fine grind setting. We are filling the Outin's narrow basket and ZenithShot 51mm basket. I'm using cool water for this first test to stress the heaters. We start the heating cycle. Now, full disclosure. I had a thermometer running here, but I realized after filming it was sitting on the table off camera. You will have to trust me. Both of these reached 198 Fahrenheit before the extraction kicked in. First, the Outin. Honestly, it did better than my last test. It actually flowed. And look at the crema. I have to give them credit visually. That is a nice top layer. However, watch the flow. It starts to struggle near the end. Now, the ZenithShot. The crema is good, maybe slightly less fluffy than the Outin this time, but the flow is consistent. I tasted this Outin shot. It has depth and real espresso flavor. It is actually good, but the profile was a bit sharp. That struggle in the pump likely caused channeling, so we got some sour acidity and less sweetness. When we checked the tank, there was water left over in Outin. The pump couldn't push the last bit of pressure through that deep bed of fine grounds. And the ZenithShot, it was also deep, but the texture was heavier. Because the water flowed evenly through the wide basket, it pulled a full body shot with less sour acidity. It emptied the tank. It pushed it through the resistance. But here is the reality check. Look at both baskets. They are both pulled with water. This tells me we hit the limit. In a portable machine, there is no three-way solenoid valve to suck the water back after brewing. So when you grind this fine, you get a wet top. But here is the difference. When I break the Outin puck, look at this. It's a swamp. It's mud all the way through. Now, look at the ZenithShot. Yes, there was water on top, but when I break it, it's chunky. It's a solid puck underneath. The wider surface area saved the extraction, even if the cleanup wasn't perfect. So that was the pro level challenge. And frankly, it's a lot of work. Sometimes you are in your car or hiking and you don't care about dialing in your grind. You just want caffeine without the mess. That is why we include these. So we have Espresso adapter, the ESC pot basket, which doubles as a single ground basket, and the Dolce Gusto adapter. I tested the Nespresso capsule right after the grounds. Verdict, it's flawless, zero mess, good crema, If you are traveling and don't want to deal with a grinder, this is the way to go. It just works. Same with ESE pots. It's basically pre-packed espresso with paper filter. We designed the ZenithShot to be a hybrid. You can be a coffee nerd on Sunday and a lazy traveler on Monday. But I'm a coffee nerd. I wasn't happy with that red puck in test 1, and this is where the ZenithShot Elite separates itself from every other portable machine. Because we use the standard 51mm size, I can use the same tools professional baristas use to fix my shot. Watch this workflow. I'm using magnetic dosing funnel, standard market item. I'm using a WDT tool to break up clumps. I'm using a heavy distributor and tamper. You literally cannot do this on an Outin or a Espresso. Their baskets are too narrow. And finally, the puck screen. This little mesh disc disperses the water evenly. I'm hoping this helps with that red top we saw earlier. So this time, I'm using preheated water to speed things up. Okay, watch the thermometer. It is 197. I started the extraction, but in reality, the water is likely 198 or 199. But the digital thermometer have a slight lag time catching up to the flashing heating. So it is extracting. Okay, this shot was beautiful. Because we prepped the puck perfectly with those tools, the resistance was even. I tasted this shot right after cutting the camera. Deep, full-bodied, heavy chocolate notes. Much better than test 1. Now, the moment of truth. Did the puck screen fix the mess? Okay, full honesty again. There is still a pool of water on top. We have to accept the physics here. Without a vacuum valve to suck that water back, a high pressure extraction will always leave some liquid on top of a portable puck. But look at the puck underneath. Compared to the first time, this is significantly drier. It breaks apart like a brownie, not like soup. The tools worked. The puck screen worked. So what is the takeaway? Portable espresso machines have limitations, even ours. You cannot cheat gravity or physics. If you push the grind size to the absolute limit, you might get a little water on top. But the difference is potential. With proprietary narrow basket, you are stuck with what you get. With the ZenithShot 51mm, you have the entire coffee market on your side. You can use WDT tools, puck screens, and better tempers to improve your shot, just like you at home. That's why I built it this way. Not to be perfect, but to give you the tools to get closer to perfect than anything else in your backpack. Thanks for watching the lab notes. I will see you in the next brew. Bye.